Yo, so how's it going guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So as I'm sure you're aware, recently I posted a video covering 20 secret features, tips and tricks to do with the brand new After Hours DLC that you guys may have not known about, as Rockstar Games are always chopping and changing, adding and removing stuff from the game. Now in that video I did cover 20 plus features that have been added with the new DLC. If you guys haven't seen that video, I will leave a link down low. However, seeing as Rockstar Games have added in so many new features, secrets, Easter eggs, tips and tricks to do with the new DLC, I thought I'd go ahead and show you guys another 20 features included in this brand new DLC that you may not have known about. So as always, if you guys do enjoy the video or you do learn something new, which I guarantee you will do, all I ask is you drop a like down below and feel free to subscribe as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so coming in for the very first secret feature to do with this brand new DLC, and that is actually the ability to smoke weed inside of your nightclub. As you guys can see on screen, my character's just sitting there in the corner, stoned out of his mind, just too paranoid to talk to anyone. And this is actually an ability that you can unlock by just getting 3 or more players to visit your nightclub. So as soon as you guys get 3 or more players to enter your nightclub, you guys can head over to this little VIP section and you'll be able to smoke this joint whenever you like. And of course, if you guys aren't aware, Los Santos is based off LA in real life, and LA weed is 100% legal. However, the second secret feature that you guys may not have known about, the brand new Jester Classic, which just got released. Of course, a lot of you guys know it's based off the Toyota Supra, which is the famous car from Fast and Furious. But you guys may not know, you can actually get 2 distinctive liveries that are practically direct copies of liveries from the movie Fast and Furious. And I even believe the names of the liveries are direct references to the movies, like one of them is called 10-Minute Car, which is actually a famous line from the movie itself. However, coming in for the next feature, and did you guys know in our office we actually have access to privacy glass, and we can also dim the lights. This was actually a feature that we had to pay for in the previous DLC over at our facility. However, it's 100% free in the nightclubs, and it can be found over here on this wall right here. As you guys can see, it does change the entire appearance from your nightclub, so a pretty cool feature. And sticking on the nightclub office, you guys can also get free revolver ammo over here on this table right here, which is a pretty cool feature. So not as much ammo as you would get with a facility, but there is one gun that you get for free if you don't own it yet, or you can get ammo for it every time. Now every nightclub actually comes with 2 different entrances, and a lot of you guys that have just bought one or you don't really use it that often yet, if you guys are just looking to purely go to your office either to promote your club or check your levels of supplies, then always use the back door, as you can't actually sprint or run through the nightclub. So by going through the front entrance every time, you're going to be saving yourselves 30 seconds to a full minute every single time you do so. Whereas if you go through the back door, you can always run through your garage and just get straight to your office. However, the next little secret feature that Rockstar Games have added in is the ability to tip your assistant. And I've seen a lot of people getting confused about this. Why is this guy here? This is actually a pretty common thing in nightclubs, pretty much every nightclub in England. So I'm not too sure about the States, but you'll often have a guy there that used to sell like cigarettes and stuff. However, he usually has like perfume and toiletries just so you can freshen yourself up, and of course you often leave him with a little tip. Now coming in for the next hidden feature of the nightclub, a pretty funny one I've got to say about Rockstar Games. If you guys make your way into this little back hallway of the nightclub, you can actually see these 2 hands pressed up against the wall. It's if someone was doing something they shouldn't have been doing back here. I'm pretty sure you guys can use your brain cells and work out what might go on in the back room of a nightclub. But yeah, I'll leave that thought with you guys. However, coming in for the next feature, and this is a pretty cool feature that a lot of you guys may not have known about, your desk will actually get filled up with different trophies when you guys complete different awards or different challenges, or you're able to get a certain amount of players into your nightclub. So just like our offices, they will never stay the same. They're always like forever changing. As you guys can see here, we got this trophy #1 nightclub in LS, and you will also unlock these trophies for Tony's desk as well. However, if you guys take a slight look to the right of this trophy, does that face look familiar? Yes, that is Luis Lopez, the famous protagonist from GTA 4, The Ballad of Gay Tony, of course the character that you play as. And I've got to say, he's still looking quite fresh-faced and young, so who knows, we may even see him feature in the future like we got in the past with Import Export Part 2. if we ever got a Nightlife Part 2 DLC, that is definitely one character I'd love to see return. So an awesome little Easter egg there by Rockstar Games. Now another awesome feature about your office is that Tony will actually be browsing the internet when he's sitting on the table, just going to show the level of detail that Rockstar Games have really put in with this update. As I'm sure you guys might be aware, in previous updates of businesses and offices in our game, the NPCs will often just sit there and stare at a blank screen, whereas you can actually see Tony browsing the websites in-game like Legendary Motorsport, which I thought was pretty cool to see by Rockstar Games. Now if you guys actually head to the entrance of your nightclub, it will give you guys a bunch of options and features that you can customize about your nightclub. The first one being who you can actually allow into your club, so you can allow it to be everyone, just friends, crew and friends, organization, or no one at all. Secondly, you guys have to set the fee for your nightclub, so it can be free entry for everyone up to $100. And finally, you can actually set a dress code for your nightclub, which I thought was a pretty cool feature. There's only two dress codes. I thought they should have added a lot more, but who knows, we do have a ton of drip feeding content to be coming out in the coming month, which will lead me perfectly onto my next tip for you guys. And you can actually use this dress code thing to your benefit if you want to quick travel to the exit of your nightclub. So say you guys are in the middle of your nightclub, as I mentioned earlier in the video, you can't run through your nightclub. Your character always does this like boppy grooving move, whereas if you guys pull up the interaction menu, you set your dress code to a certain dress code that your character's not wearing, which the majority of the time he's not going to be, and as you guys can see, he will just get teleported straight to the entrance of the nightclub. And whilst we're on the theme of giving out tips for the nightclub, you guys can also use this location to quickly make a getaway from the cops, even if they're directly in front of you. You can have a 1 star all the way up to 5 stars, it won't make a difference. The cops will never be able to prevent you from entering the nightclub, and you will lose your wanted level instantly. Now for you guys that are looking forward to the content that will be getting drop fed to us in the coming weeks, they are including a ton of new vehicles, and you may not actually know, you guys can go ahead and try out some of these vehicles right now in custom races. So such vehicles as the Enos Stafford can be used in custom races as of right now. No one's quite sure whether this was an oversight by Rockstar Games, it was a mistake made by them, and they're going to patch it very soon. But if you guys are looking to try these vehicles out, you can do so as of right now. However, I will say they will be standard versions of the cars. There is no custom versions of these cars in the races. Now another awesome feature worth knowing is that all of the brand new delivery vehicles, so the Pounder Custom, the Mule Custom and the Speedo Custom, all come with free insurance. So as soon as you guys destroy one of these vehicles, it will instantly be spawned back into your nightclub garage at no cost whatsoever. And I've got to say, that is the least they could have done, considering none of these things can take more than one explosive. Now it is worth saying, whilst all of these delivery vehicles aren't explosive resistant, if you guys do actually apply the heavy plate and armor to all of them, then whilst they might not get bulletproof windows, they will actually make the windows much more bullet resistant. So for all them guys that are trying to shoot you as you drive by them, they will practically prevent you guys from getting killed, and are a definite upgrade in my opinion. Now the next feature is a pretty cool one, I've got to say. When doing the promotion missions for Tony, you may notice he's actually brought a ton of his custom vehicles from Liberty City over to Los Santos, including this one right here, the V12 Shafter, which comes with custom prints, a custom license plate, as well as a very cool Easter egg. The actual horn itself is the Liberty City theme tune, which if you guys aren't aware is actually where the previous GTA game was set, and it's where Tony is from. So you will notice that all of the different cars when doing these promotion missions will come with these upgrades, including the Patriot Stretch. Now not only will you see Tony around your nightclub interacting with different things, drinking, browsing the internet, but the more funny character Laszlo you'll see doing a ton of different actions around your nightclub, from dancing with his glowing shoes, riding the toy horse, waving some glow sticks around, or even getting on the mic in the DJ booth to give you guys a shout out, which I thought was pretty funny. However, coming in for the final bit of information to do with this new update, and that's just going to be on a bunch of stuff that Rockstar Games have now removed from free roam. So the following free mode challenges will no longer trigger: the melee kill challenge and the drive-by kill challenge. The following free mode events will no longer trigger, kill list competitive, moving targets, and dead drop. And finally, the following free mode events are no longer trigger for a limited time: penned in, kill list, hold a wheel, king of the castle, hot property, checkpoints, hunt the beast, and criminal damage. So if you were one of those guys that love to play those free mode events and you've been sitting around wondering why they haven't been starting, it's because Rockstar Games have temporarily removed them so everyone can focus on the brand new Nightclub themed stuff. Nonetheless, that's going to do it for me, guys. A ton of brand new features, tips and tricks for you guys to do with this brand new DLC. Hopefully you've learned at least one thing new from this video, and if you have, all I ask is you drop a like down below and feel free to subscribe as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace!